Hello everyone, this is Andrew McNair from SWAN Capital with our informational economic update for March 2019. In this month's video, I want to discuss some of the major headlines that influence markets in February and also provide you insight into what these developments and newsworthy topics could mean for you as an investor. Now, as always, please stay tuned at the end of this video for some required disclosure statements. So after a strong January performance, markets were up again in February. And despite stumbling in the last 3 trading days, the Dow Jones gained 3.7% for the entire month, the strongest performance of all 3 domestic indices. This performance comes against a backdrop of really mixed bag of economic and international signals. During the month, trade tensions with China continued to ease, as did concerns about what the Fed was going to do with monetary policy. If you look at Congress and President Trump, they played nicely and avoided another partial government closure during February. And the new bill will fund the government till the end of September, so we don't have to worry about that for a while. Now, if we turn our focus to economic data, it seemed just as split between positive and negative updates. We learned that home sales fell 1.2% in January. This was the lowest level since 2015 and an 8.5% below rate between this time last year. In addition, the latest data indicates that December's retail sales were lower than expected, a 1.2% decline in fact. That's the largest drop since 2009. The next reading may provide even more insight into the true health of retail sales, and so we're going to keep our eyes on that report as it comes in. We expect to learn a lot about the direction of where this is heading with data as it continues to unfold in the retail sector. Now, in positive news, we received the first reading of fourth quarter GDP, gross domestic product, and that result exceeded expectations. The consensus about the economy only growing 2.2% was false. That was the initial data is already showing us that it could be 2.6%. And that reported that in business investment was also higher than expected. If you look at consumer spending, it hit solid levels. So as March continues to unfold, we will be watching to see where the markets go and what direction economic data is going to lead us in the future. Will retail sales rebound? Will consumer sentiment pick up? And how will home sales progress in the future? We're going to be tracking all these key measurements and see how that can affect your portfolio's performance. And we always want to keep a good eye on these measurements and how it affects your overall goals. Again, that's it for this month's informational economic update. Once again, this is Andrew McNair from SWAN Capital signing off for March 2019.